Australia, and we have Jordi Poblet, fast, flexible, he has the moves. Carlos Fernandez, the backbone, keeping the whole, just pushing the standard up. Jason Shah, our rover, always there, everywhere, always applying the pressure. Cameron Baum, our illustrious captain, hard-working, always pushing the opposition. And Cage, the Karate Kid, cracker of him last night, showing the Grasshoppers how it's done. And that rounds out the starting floor for Australia. And just taking a few moments, having a team photo there, as you can see. Just a late development there for the call here with the people here at Drew Media Australia bring these images to. Jordi Poblet has been announced the captain for this afternoon's game against Egypt. Game 6, the final round, the final leg of this journey that has been Barcelona 2019 World Roller Games. The Australian team breaking away now, going to the respective end. The Egyptians are just having a last moment there on the ball and are breaking away now, and we shall see the salute in the centre of the floor, just moments away. The Australian cheer squad making their way into the stadium. You've seen them, you've heard them. A big, big thank you to everybody who has joined us here in the Rambler de Sella Stadium to support the Australian team. And they have been here all the way. Very, very noisy, very supportive. And after the game last night against England, a big rousing salute from the team to the supporters. A very emotional time as well. And a big thank you from everybody, from the team to the supporters saying thank you to the team for being here. It's been a fantastic journey, I should say. Yes, we are at our end. All of us are here. We have been working our fingers to the bone to bring this broadcast to you. And who's been doing it? Drew Media Australia, front and centre, bringing these images to your lounge rooms and across the world. Also, a special mention to Roller Hockey Australia and Just Sport. And not forgetting, also, Ecamm Live, video production software for Mac and KTech, supporting us with our bags to transfer our audio gear all around the world. And thank you so much for their support. Having a look at the support squad coming into the stadium now, taking their positions. We're seeing Glenn Cook there, captain of Mordial, or I should say president of the Mordialloc Roller Hockey Club. Ash Clee in the grandstands just near him. Sponsored by Australian Teachers Chronicle, atc.com.au. And a great effort from the youngster here at these games. Only 17 years old. And we're having a look now on the floor. Both teams taking the salute to the officials and our supporters in the grandstand. Temperatures and conditions very hot in the Rambler de Sella Stadium for this last round against Egypt. Spanish announcers playing their part, announcing the teams. 32 degrees here in San Cugat. Just in the background, you can see the banner going up. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. The Australian flag there also. The Spanish announcer announcing the Australian team players individually. Fantastic to have some recognition and representation of the individuals as well as the team here. It's been a fantastic effort from all those involved to have the team here and those in the background supporting us here at Drew Media on RHA TV. And RHA has been taking these images to your homes and around the world. There's the whistle. We have our final salute at these roller games, Barcelona 2019. Australian crowd getting noisy as they have been. They've been drowning out the stadium. Very, they've got the instruments, they have the tambourines, they have the horns. They've really been a great job, and thank you so much for your support. Game start, down to the seconds now. Officials on the floor just going back to the table. Last minute check with their counterparts here, recording all the details of this game, along with all the other games we've seen here, Rambla de Sella Stadium in San Cugat. And a fantastic job they've done as well too. Thank you so much to all the referees and the officials that have been supervising these games. Australian team and huddle just broken away. Last minute instructions from Steve Hoey, the Australian coach. As we announce, Cameron Boehm, Geordie Poblet, captain for this game. Jason Shah, Carlos Fernandez and Reece Layton. There you can see the images, the Australian support squad getting noisy already. Always behind us, always supporting the Australian team. They are filling this stadium like you would not believe. Jason Shah in centre of floor now, in the circle, ready to start. The Australians are ready. The Egyptians are just taking a few extra moments there. Clock running down now to the start of Game 6, the final round, Australia versus Egypt. And now you can hear the Egyptian cheer squad. Smaller number, but bigger noise. They'll be challenging the Australian cheer squad in this game. Silence now coming over the stadium. Jason Shah ready. Jason, it's been a very long tournament. Getting a bit of a razzing here from my crew, Drew Media Australia. We are a crew. They're saying, what crew? We are a crew. We're everybody. We're here all the time. Every time there's a game of hockey on, we're there. And thank you so much for joining the broadcast on RHA TV. We wouldn't have a broadcast without you. And thank you for your support. There's a thumbs up from the referee. You give him the signal, we're off. The last battle. Australia, Egypt. Who has it at the moment? It's Fernandez up against the barrier. Egypt coming out. Egypt taking a little bit of time to come over the line. Down the barrier. Poblet's intercepted. Nice work from Poblet. Shah. Oh, the slap shot has been blocked away by Egypt. Shah going to the ground momentarily, but Egypt's on the ball. Slash at the cage. Leighton doing the job once more. Poblet. Boehm. Skating down the floor. Setting it up against the barrier. Shah having a bit of trouble there at the moment. Possibly a bit of moisture on the floor from the previous game. Officials vigilant on making sure the floor is dry for these games. Egypt being vocal. Ball being taken back to the starting position according to the refs. Refs wondering, what are you doing there? Okay, we're back on it once more. Poblet. Fernandez. Setting it up. Fernandez having a slash at the cage. Blocked out by Egypt. Egypt working the ball up now to the centre line. Just having a look. As we've seen, the players working the ball on the centre line, looking for a crack, looking for a way in. Still keeping their head at the moment, setting up the play. The Australian team defence has been very, very strong all throughout these roller games. Poblet, Fernandez, across to Shah. Australia looking for that way and nicely placed between the legs by Fernandez. Going back to Poblet. Poblet having a bit of a look in, gets around one of the players. But it's back from Shah to Boehm. Boehm having a bit of a look in. Poblet's in the corner. Well, there was the lift and tap. Boehm is in the right spot, but blocked out. Fernandez once more. Back to Poblet. Poblet having a run. There's Boehm. Right in front. Yes, it's a goal for Australia. Opening moment. We are on the scoreboard. Fantastic effort. There's the cheer squad going crazy. Tooting the horns, waving the banners. This is what we like to see. The Australian supporters jubilant. The Australian team even more jubilant. And having a look now on the replay. We're seeing the pass into the area in front of the cage. There it goes. Boehm there, front and centre, does the job. Great work there. Going back live. Players started once more. Egypt quick to get onto the ball to equalise. Egypt passing back, looking for an opportunity. Tries the slap shot, wide. It's a battle. Shah's picked it up. Passing back to Fernandez. Boehm. Having a look around. Egypt trying to put the pressure on. Boehm's having a bit of a run in. Oh, there was the 1-2. Boehm skating in front of the cage. Got the pass from Poblet. Wasn't able to connect to put it into the back of the net. Egypt now having their turn. Dummies the slap shot. Tries the second one. Off the shin pads of Poblet. Leighton slapping it away. Shah. Poblet. Coming down the floor. He's got the speed. Boehm. Poblet running into the front of the cage. There's the 1-2. It was off the skates, called clean by the referees. Egypt winning out against the barrier. Come there, Poblet, first to line defence, gets around him. Has a shot at the cage. There's the equaliser for Egypt. It's an all-out battle here. Frustration for the Australian camp. It's going to be an even tussle here. And having a look once more. Egypt shooting into the cage. Nice work for them. Back live. Shah starts play once more. Across the Boehm, Poblet, Fernandez. Fernandez, lots of pressure. He's gone to the floor. The player for Egypt on top of him now. The referees have blown the whistle. Going Australia's way. Fernandez passing back to Poblet. Boehm providing a bit of assistance there in defence. Trying to block out the Egyptian player. Shielding is not allowed in this game, but you are allowed to stay a certain distance away from your opposition player to assist the man coming through. Or turn around for Egypt. They've got the run on the ball at the moment. Leighton will slap it out of the way. Boehm picking it up. Having a charge. Boehm's got the speed. He's around one of them at the moment. Can't keep control. Referee's whistle has blown. Gone Australia's way. Both players going to the floor momentarily. Referee setting the position of the ball. Shah asking for the pushback to 3 metres. Measuring out 1, 2, 3. Behind here, please, boys. Players question. in front of Poblet. Where I'm on the floor now for Australia. Poblet. Marusak. Boehm having a look in. Is there a way? There it is. He's looking for the opportunity. Get a clean pass there. Interference from Egypt. Trying to get it to the cage. Australia setting up the plays now. Egypt also responding. It's one apiece on the scoreboard at the moment. Early goals for these two teams. Shah. Passing back to safety. Poblet to Marusak. Marusak's having a look. Slap shot wide of the cage. Shah giving a bit of space to the Egyptian player. Bit of respect there in this game. Egypt just setting themselves up, having another look. Trying to find a way in. Dummies the slap shot, gentle pass. Egypt trying to make the play. Ball not intercepted by their player. Marusak picking up on the crumbs. Boehm coming in. Poblet. Poblet's having a bit of a race in there. It was Boehm skating through into the cage area. Couldn't keep it up, unfortunately. Egypt having a charge in. Marusak, Poblet in defence. Poblet picks it up. Tries to pass behind himself. Leighton assisting. Boehm, Shah. Marusak coming through. Marusak having a bit of a charge. Forced behind the cage. Passes back to Shah. Poblet. Australia playing the strategy. Setting up the 1-2 in front of the cage. Taking a little bit more time to set the play. Looking to do it right. Boehm getting a stick on it momentarily. Shah's coming out. Marusak trying to get around his Egyptian counterpart. Just manages to keep possession. Skating and having a look. There's no one in front of the cage for Australia at the moment. Reset. Pass across the floor. Boehm picking it up on the rebound. Timed out by the referees. Remembering that 5 seconds if we go the line. And also carefully watching the 45 seconds. Has to contact the keeper to reset that shot clock. Egypt having their turn now. Taking a careful look. Hard pass there in towards the cage. Intercepted. Pulling it out. Shah going to the floor. The Egypt careful not to fall on top of him. Oh, a blue card issued to Egypt. A blow for them. And an opportunity for Australia. 2 minutes in the sin bin. And a penalty shot for Australia will result out of that blue card. Egyptian player setting himself in the cage. Oh, doesn't get it through. Unfortunately, slips momentarily. Possibly a bit of moisture there. There was the pass to Marusak, just wide of the cage. Couldn't intercept, but he keeps possession of it. Skating hard. Sees Poblet. Boehm. Shah in the corner. Behind the cage to Marusak. Referees have seen something here. The whistle has been blown. Cage being reset into position. Marusak to start play. Boehm. Poblet. Boehm once more. Trying the slap shot. Kept out. Marusak back to Boehm to Poblet. And back to Poblet once more. Boehm, Poblet. Nice there from Shah. He didn't have the legs, unfortunately. It was 2-on-1 battle there. Egypt having the run down the floor. Not getting it. that you cannot physically push a player. Stop momentarily. Cook. Boehm having a go at the cage, kept out, making the Egyptian keeper. It's 2-on-1. The moment Egypt coming out on top, coming down the floor, having a look. Is he going to have a go? No, he passes back to safety behind the line. 5 seconds now. Easily. Marusak chasing. And around Cook, having a go down the barrier. Poblet picks it up. Long pass down the barrier to Marusak. Battling it out. Marusak away from the barrier now, in front of the cage, has a go. Blocked out by the keeper. Marusak coming in once more. He's going to have a Egypt having another run in. What are they going to do? Clap shot, passes back to his teammate. In the corner, comes back out to the centre line. Unfortunately, unable to see the pass and will drift back into their defensive area. And timed out for Egypt. 5 seconds over that line. That all-important centre line. Great battle we're seeing here. Game 6, the final game in these 2019 Barcelona World Roller Games at Rambler Stadium. Brought to you with Media Association Roller Hockey Australia and Josh Sport. Poblet on the ball now. Images world. There was Boehm in front, set up for it. Egypt put the pressure on. They're coming out now down the floor there for Egypt. Maybe the 1-2-3 couldn't receive the pass cleanly. Egypt resetting. Wide. Back to Boehm. Boehm. Coming in. Opts for safety once more, keeping possession. Egypt having a go off the shin pad to Poblet. They've got the run now. Australia coming through court. Poblet on his own. Has a go at the cage.
Hola, soc en Ferran, soc de Vic, vaig jugar a Austràlia fa 4 anys enrere i estic aquí a veure aquesta gran família i apoyar-los perquè guanyin tots els partits que els esperen a la següent competició.
Foul there, seen by the referee. Whistle blown. Just in front of the penalty area. Had it been inside the penalty area, it would have been Hurley running in there, deflected off his shin pads, but it's gone Egypt's way. On the referee's whistle, start of play once more. Pass is in front in the attacking zone, in front of Cook and Poblet. Keeping him out. Epic battle, Australia versus Egypt. Rips off the slap shot. Cook blocks it out. Hurley's got the run on the rebound. Oh, couldn't connect well enough there. Oh, bit of a battle there. Egyptian player going to the floor momentarily. On the whistle, going Egypt's way. Cook coming to assist, making sure he's all right. Good camaraderie here. Friendship at the games. Egypt in. Between Cook's legs, nice work there. It's on it, has a go. High and wide once more. Both players just trying to play hockey. Unfortunately, Poblet having the run in it. The Egyptian player blocking him out. Who's on the run with the ball, they will instantly call for a start. Australia versus and you're watching TV. Players coming back out onto the floor once more. As a result of the blue card to Egypt, Bevan Hurley will now take the penalty shot at the cage for Australia. Players set behind the line down the opposite end. Hurley set, waiting for the hand to go up with the referee and the wave. The shot. They're ready to receive him. Hurley electing to go to Boehm, to Poblet, to Cook. Boehm putting the pressure on. Slap shot deflected away by the Egyptian shin pads. Egypt picking up on the rebound. Lots of pressure from Australia. There's green and gold all over the red, blue, red, white and black for Egypt. Again, more play in front of the cage. Cook couldn't get onto it clean. Egyptians putting the Australians in front of the cage. But pass to Hurley, intercept, doesn't pay off for him. Oh, nice work from Egypt, coming down the floor. Having a look, they got the 1-2. There's the man coming in front of the cage there for Egypt. Hurley in defence there as well, putting a stick in front, upsetting the play from Egypt. Boehm's on it now in the offensive zone, over that line. Cook there. Oh, great shot from Cook. It's wide. No man's land picked up by Australia. Poblet on chase, has a go at the cage, kept out. Boehm having a slash at it. In front. The corner. Slap, elects to go to Cook. Didn't have enough room, too deep. Egypt having the run. Oh, nice work there for Egypt, but Poblet's intercepted, picked it up and passed to Boehm. Great teamwork seen from the Australians here. Really lifting his performance, not giving up. Sharp to Bowen. It's bouncing momentarily. Goes around his counterpart. Keeper keeping it out for Egypt. Egypt have safe. Having another look. There's always that favourite pass down the barrier to see if there's an opening there to come in. Back across to the other side. Is there an opportunity this side? Looking for that space. There's the man for Egypt in front, but it's intercepted by Hurley. Hurley's got the run. He has the slap shot at the cage, kept out by the keeper. Keeper having to work. Egypt on the rebound, coming in now. Bowen putting the pressure on. Poblet now in support. There's the pass on the barrier. Egypt. Have seen Kaz indicate gesture. Unfortunate for Egypt, the ball being passed into the Egyptian boot. A foul being conceded by Egypt. Any foul that is taken inside the penalty area will result in a free shot at the cage. It's very important to keep the play clean. Cheer squad getting vocal now for the Australian team. You're watching RHA TV, brought to you by Drew Media Australia, Roller Hockey Australia, Joss Sport, eCam Live and K-Tech, all doing their bit to bring games live. Picking it up, they're setting their defence. Poblet down the barrier to Bowen, looking for a way in. Shah coming back out to Hurley. Hurley ripping it off. Deflected away. Egyptian keeper having to earn his money. Poblet having another look in. Shah. Bowen. Hurley. Bowen. Having a look in, trying the 1-2. Interference there from Egypt. There's Bowen in front of the cage. Looked like there was a score there for Australia. The referees have seen otherwise. The whistle being blown before the ball has gone into the cage. Egypt to start play once more. Shah putting the pressure up early. Egypt fumbling the receiver of that pass. Ball drifting deep. 10 seconds to get it over the line. Easily done. Hurley. Bowen. Poblet. Shah. Bowen. Looking to see an opening. Can he see one? Cameron Bowen. From Shah. Back to Bowen. Shah once more. He's having a run in. What can he see? A bit of confusion there. Not in the whistle. There's a loud whistle here in the crowd. But it doesn't matter. It's Egypt that's on the run now. Having a look. Bowen, Poblet, first line. Shah coming to assist, putting the pressure on Egypt. Egypt going around Bevan Hurley there. Nice work for them. But they're pushed up against the barrier. Across to the other side. Can we get a way in from this side against the Australians? Having a look. They're close. They're in striking zone. Bowen deflecting the shot at the cage. Gritting his teeth, taking the pain. Shah, Bowen to Poblet, to Hurley. Poblet, Shah. Shah thought he might have had a run-in opportunity there. Egypt intercepting on the pass. Referee's whistle gone, going Australia's way. Start play once more. Hurley, Poblet, Bowen. It's close, Hurley's in there. Oh, he's having a go. Well kept out by Egypt, great work in just those last metre in front of the cage. But it's Poblet to Bowen. Poblet deciding not Hurley. Bowen, it's excitement here. It's a great game here. The pressure is coming onto the commentary team here. But it's Poblet now. Now we've got our senses back together. Hurley rips off the slap shot. Great work from the Egyptian keeper, keeping the Australian onslaught out of the cage. Hurley rips it off once more. It's wide. Picked up by Egypt. Shah putting the pressure on. Egypt passing out. Around Shah. Oh, pass deflected away. And there we have it. There is the conclusion of the first period. Game 6, Australia versus Egypt. You're watching WRG TV.
Hello, my name is Mark. I'm from Big. This season I was supporting and playing from Melbourne Royal Hockey. And now I'm here to support Australian national team. So come on guys, good luck.
Geordie Poblett here in the studio with us. Thanks for joining us, Geordie, and taking some time out. You're one of the more experienced senior players in the team, and we've got more of the younger guys coming through. How are you trying to guide them, and how are they going with that guidance to play the international game at the top level?
Yeah, it's interesting. The team's got a bit of a mixed experience in terms of the players, and it's good to have that because your old legs are trying to starting to run out of fuel. You get the young guns to do all the running. So in terms of guiding, it's just tell them things as they are. Sometimes they get too excited in the running up and down, and they lose focus on keeping calm and keep the game calm. And so yeah, basically what I try to do is just keep them back to basics, and sometimes calm them down and save all that energy for when it matters. So yeah, try to do that. Sometimes they don't follow, but most times.
Yes, because as we've seen from some of the experienced players, from our observations, is that patience control can sometimes pay more dividends than passion and exuberance to get there.
It's an absolute key. Spot on. You never win a game on the first minute, but you can lose it at the last. So it's important to stay aware of what is the game situation and pull out the best plan at each moment. And sometimes starting at a very high intensity, that's going to mean that you're going to run out of energy at the end. So you don't want that to happen. So how do you manage all that throughout the game? It's something that experience gives you. And as you were saying, there's a few of us that have a bit more experience, and we're just helping the young kids to do the same.
I believe you've been doing some extra training, some more personal work on top of what's been required for you to be in the Australian team. How's that been going for you?
Very well. So I've done my preparation here over in Catalonia, especially here in Barcelona, training with Espanyol, a local club here, with a ton of experienced players. The top league guys, so to have been able to train with them for close to 4 months, it's been greatly beneficial for my game. Not just at a personal skill level, but when it comes down to fitness on skates and game rhythm and all that kind of stuff. That this is what takes us to those 50 minutes that the games will last at the end. So yeah, I've been doing that, as I was saying, for close to 3 months. Been following closely Craig's plan as well. He designed a specific plan for me, given some of my conditions and all that. So I've been really enjoying this stage of my life as a truly professional hockey player, which I've enjoyed.
And that you are as well, yes, of course.
So it's been great preparing for this competition. Opportunities like this don't come up very often, and I wanted to use it and take the opportunity.
Fantastic. And it's, how do you feel personally about representing Australia at the top 16 level? We haven't been there for 30 years. How does it feel?
It's a mixed emotion. It's something incredibly important for every single one of us, especially for me, that I've only been Australian for close to 7 years or 6 years. But after seeing what the project has produced, when all this change started to happen, we're sitting here with the best 16 of the world. This is something that no one would have imagined a few years back. And the fact that we're doing this, we're representing the green and gold, in front of at my hometown, in front of my home people. It's just like, I don't know. My grandma hasn't seen me play, you know, for the last 25 years, and she's going to be there cheering for Australia, so it's just going to be something weird. But yes, I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah. Special scenario, special everything.
Thank you very much for taking the time out, Geordie. It's always a pleasure.
No worries. Thanks, mate.
Hi, my name is Ferran. I'm from Vic, Catalonia, Spain. I played for roller hockey Melbourne 4 years ago, and I'm here to support them, to support the national team for this World Roller Games competition, and to say to them that they can beat anyone. So go for them, guys. Hi, my name is Ferran. I'm from Vic, Catalonia, Spain. I played for roller hockey Melbourne 4 years ago, and I'm here to support them, to support the national team for this World Roller Games competition, and to say to them that they can beat anyone. So go for them, guys.
Ruby, really, really proud of you. As for the medal tally, still having a bit of a look in. Oh, off the post. He's going around the plate. Yeah, he's a one-on-one battle. Oh, just cut. Hurley battling against the barrier. Oh. That's one-on-one on the cage. What's he going to do? He turns. Oh. Hurley having a charge in. Drops the bomb in. Oh, Brazil having the work. Having another look in. Hurley, Leighton doing the work. Yes, he's got a goal for Brazil for the indication. There it is. Goes to Red. Leighton done the work. Disappointing. Up. There it is. What's Bowen going to do? He's coming in for the dribble. Oh, it's rebounded deeply off the keeper. There's the pass to Bowen. Intercepted by Brazil. Doing the 1-2 for Brazil. It's only Shah in front. Leighton there. Australia caught with its pants down there momentarily. They had the opportunity there at the moment. Leighton, great work. Tapped out from Shah. Oh, there's the one. Passes back to Shah. Probably in front of the cage. There. Oh, yes! Australia on the scoreboard. What a fantastic effort. A laser, the hands and stick in the air. Australia, see the Australian work once more from Leighton. Brazil having running, but it's Cook that's on the charge. In company with Bowen, there's the pass to him. Oh, Cook, yeah! Cook, he delivers the goods. He's the man for Australia. Spectators are behind the team at the moment. You can hear them. Oh, The referees have seen it. Hurley, they can do it. There's time, yes. There is time. Oh! It's in the penalty area as well. And away from the action end. Hurley can do it. We know he can. Oh, it's off the post. And that is the full-time siren. Australia, Josh Sport, ECAV and KTEC also in. Just about to start the game once more, the second period. Touching moment just before the call. I was approached by one of the Poblet family explaining to me that the grandparents of Geordie Poblet, one of the players in the Australian team, unable to come to the game, being so elderly, absolutely loving these images coming from Drew Media to their homes to watch their grandson play the game. Again, the wind blowing up, a bit of dust in the eyes, couldn't help it. A lovely story there from Drew Media, bringing these images to your lounge rooms and around the world. And it's great to have the grandparents of the Poblet family watching, being able to watch their grandson. And we're back on the action once more. Boehm taking the face off. Egypt taking it up. Looks like wearing some headgear there. The Egyptian player, he'd have to be extremely hot. 32 degrees we saw on the thermometer at the start of this game. Egypt tries to get the pass to his teammate. Poblet intercepts. Hurley. Cook looking for a way in. There was Boehm skating through. The pass being upset by Egypt. Poblet misses the pass, maintains control. Nice work there from Poblet. We've spoken about him, the man with the moves. Boehm. Poblet being captain for this game. Doing a great job. Cameron Boehm and Geordie Poblet doing great work here. Captaining this Australian side, but it's Hurley on the ball now. Poblet. Hurley. Hurley rips the shot off. Oh! The keeper who's on it, who's deflected. It ricocheted off the post. The Egyptian player in front asking what happened. Australian team huddling in the centre circle. Just waiting here a moment. The referees have gone to the officials' table. Will we see a reversal of fortune here? There's great discussion going on, very intense faces from the officials. Two referees on the floor, two referees on the officials' table. And it is going Australia's way. The final decision has gone to Australia. And you can hear the announcement from the Spanish commentator announcing a goal to Australia. We now see 3-1 on the scoreboard. The Australian cheer squad getting very, very vocal. Egyptians looking a little upset, shaking their heads. The cheer squad making the noise, flying the flag. Boehm tapping it out. No, Cook's on chase. He's got the speed at the moment. Decides to turn. Goes for safety to Poblet. Hurley. Boehm. back line. He's having his... There's Cook to... Tries the shot at the cage. It's high. Lucky didn't get called high ball. Egypt's got the run. And goal in the way of providing the interference. Possession. Battling it hard against the barrier though. Lift and tap. Successful for... Great work there. Pulls it off nicely. The man with all the tricks, and you're seeing it. There it is. He got the lift. The lift was in the right spot. He got the stick on it clean. It's in the net for Australia. Cheer squad going crazy. Egypt starting the game once more. We're on it. Oh, Poblet's got the run in. What can he do? There's Cook in front. He's got the opportunity. Cook unfortunate. Oh, yes! He has a second go at it. There we go. 2 goals in seconds. Cook doing the damage. Poblet giving the opportunity for Cook to come in, pick up on the rebound. Steve Hoey, front of screen, proud Australian team coach. Egypt on it now, coming in, up against the barrier, passing back. No opportunity there for them to come in. Cook, he'll be that inch taller right now. Egypt resetting themselves, drop the bomber in, intercepted by Hurley. Egyptian player going to the floor and behind play momentarily, but Hurley's got the run. Egypt taking it away. Pass into no man's land, couldn't pick it up. Boehm's on the chase. Coming in, he's got lots of support there from his teammates. He's got the speed. Egyptian player losing his stick momentarily, but Cook's in front. Has a go, kept there by the keeper. Nice work there by the Egyptian keeper. Always nerve-wracking seconds there. What's he going to do? Where's the ball going to go? Cook's having a look now. Poblet. Hurley. Poblet. Boehm. Poblet. Cook. Poblet. Poblet getting a lot of the action at the moment. Sure, very proud grandparents watching this stream live, brought to them by Drew Media Australia, RHA and Joss Sport. And there's the shot again from Poblet. Couldn't get it through this time. Ecamm Live assisting us in bringing this stream to you with K-Tech in support also. Ball deflected high, and it's over the barrier. One of the support crew at the roller games here. Thank you very much for bringing the ball back into play once more. And thank you so much for all the supporters here, the people helping out at the roller games, the Catalonian people supporting these roller games here, 2019. Cook, start the tap. My boy just coming out momentarily. Boehm. Marusak back on the floor for Australia. Oh, interference there from Egypt. Doesn't pay off. Gives it to Poblet. Poblet has a go, high and wide. Egypt down deep in their defensive zone. It's coming over the line now. Easily within the 10 seconds. Back over. Now they have 5. No trouble there. Has a go at the cage. Marusak intercepts. Coming from the deep, skating in. Boehm. Poblet again. Oh, tries a little sneaky shot in. Boehm also having an attack at the cage. Doesn't come off for the Australian camp. Egypt's coming in now. Trying to reset themselves. Trying to pick up the crumbs here. Pass in at the cage there. Was intercepted by Marusak. Little trap there momentarily. Boehm's got the run. Oh, nice little intercept there, but Poblet's still got no. It's back to Egypt. Egypt having a run in. What can they do? Boehm putting the pressure on. Clean by the referees. Egypt asking the ref there, but no, play on. Cook to Marusak. Marusak's got the run. Cook's there in front of the cage, just drifting out now. Australia resetting. Boehm. Cook. Poblet. Marusak to Boehm. Cook just coming out, Marusak coming back in front of the cage. Poblet got the run, he's got the speed. Can he get through? There was the pass to Boehm, interfered with by Egypt. They've got the run at the moment. Wide pass there. That's the race. Cook versus Egypt. Cook coming out, just having the speed on the skates. Dishing it off to Marusak, who dishes it off to Boehm. Cook there coming in support. Not needed. Boehm's going to take it down. Up against the barrier, 2-on-1. Egypt on the green and gold. Egypt taking possession easily. Coming down the floor now. Having a look. Egypt passing the ball around. Looking for that crack in the Australian defence to get in. Drifting down the side there. No, there's nothing down the sideway. Egypt going from the front, long and deep. Battle up against the barrier. Egypt's got the run. Oh, couldn't get it past Boehm. There's the pass back. Boehm's got the one-on-one of the cage. Oh, it's just out of reach. Oh, we're seeing Moroney on the floor now in this game for Australia. Nice to see Kieran here, debuting at the roller games. On the referee's whistle, we're seeing an adjudication here, waiting for to come back. He's having to the Egyptian player. Cannot have any loose hanging around from your equipment. So him having to go off and be replaced until he sorts his gear out. Shah, Poblet once more. We keep hearing his name, Poblet. Marusak has a go at the cage. It's a little wide. Shah. Moroney. Poblet. Marusak. Having a look. Off to Moroney. Couldn't intercept cleanly. No man's land. Egypt picking it up. Interference there from Poblet. Putting the pressure on Egypt all the way down the line. Poblet. Indicating to Moroney, get in position. There it is, there's the pass. Oh, what's Moroney going to do? Lots of pressure in from Egypt. Egypt got the run now. Couldn't get it past Shah. Seen there by the referees on the whistle. Egypt's ball, they're back on it. Not sparing even half a second to get back onto the ball. Egypt down 3-1 to Australia at the moment. Want to get back into this game. 5-1, I correct myself. 2 quick goals delivered by Australia. Egypt dummying the slap. Rips it off. Kept out. Australia answering the call. Marusak having the run in around his Egyptian counterpart. One way, now the other. Moroney on the ball. Off to Shah. Shah's having a look. Rips off the slap shot once more. It's battling it out in the corner. Who's going to win? 2 Egyptians against Shah. And there is the timeout. You're watching RHA TV.
Hola, soc en Ferran, soc de Vic. Vaig jugar a Austràlia fa 4 anys enrere i estic aquí a veure aquesta gran família i apoyar-los perquè guanyin tots els partits que els esperen a la següent competició. Gràcies.
And you're watching RHA TV, brought to you by Drew Media Australia. Roller Hockey Australia and Joss Sport. Egypt taking the ball. Egypt trying to get through. Doesn't pay off for them, Marusak. A bit of a wild pass there to Hurley. Picks it up. He's got the run. He's got the speed. He's around 1. He's around 2. He's coming around behind the cage now. What's going to do? Elects to go back to Marusak. Moroney. Shah. Shah having a look. turning around, trying to pass back to Marusak, successful to Hurley. Hurley jammed into the corner. Back to Marusak, Australia resetting. Oh, deflected off the Egyptian stick. Go Australia's way on the call. Special mention, thank you so much for the New Zealand roller hockey team here in the grandstand, also supporting the Australian camp. Just alongside the Australian support squad. Thank you so much for being here. Rambler de Sella Stadium, San Cugat. Shah. Going back to safety to Marusak. Decides to have the run in. There's Moroney between the legs. Fast pass. Egypt on it. Having a look in. No, deciding to go otherwise. Playing the V formation we've spoken about. If you were joining last night's broadcast, we saw a bit of that. Coming back in, battle Hurley. Gets the ball down to Marusak. Marusak's got the run of the cage. Great work from the Egyptian keeper to keep it out. Egypt have the run. It's only Hurley in front. There's the 1-2. Oh! Stick in the air from Hurley. Lucky not to be called high stick. Egypt thought they were going to do the slap shot. Decided otherwise. Marusak putting the pressure on. Moroney now there in front of shot. Keeping at the Egyptian play. Coming in. Rips off the shot. Shin pad to Hurley. Deflection there. There's a close attempt there from Egypt to get into the cage. Good work from them. Setting up the play. Getting in close. Oh, yes! Great work from Egypt. They set it up. Australia momentarily in a little bit of disarray, possibly a little bit of overconfidence from the Australian team. Egypt delivering the goods. Great work there. You've got to give credit where it's due. Shah passing back to Hurley. Marusak. Look at Moroney. Decides to go Hurley. Moroney going in now. Up against the barrier. He's the man there to take the play. Shah in the corner. The intensity of the game going up another notch. Marusak fumbling the receive. Doesn't matter. Leighton doing the job. Hurley. It's Moroney having his chance there. Couldn't get a solid stick on it. Egypt having their run. There's the man coming into the cage. Leighton doing the work. Behind. Egypt desperate to get in now. They have had their opportunities. Oh, getting physical behind the cage. He's on his feet now. Wild pass there from Hurley to Shah. Couldn't receive. Egypt on it now. There's the pass to get over the line. Easily done within the 10 seconds. Egypt having a run in now. Thought about the lift and tap. Elected otherwise. Egypt having a go. Back to the centre circle. Rips off the slap shot there. Ooh, got a stick on it there, but no joy there. Marusak picking it up. Hurley. Shah. Marusak having his run. Pressure on him from Egypt. 2-on-1. Referees have seen it differently. Going Egypt's way. Into the attacking zone now for Egypt. A little bit more intensity from them now. Bit of a wild pass there, receives it. Gains control, back to the centre circle. Seeing a little bit of a different strategy from Egypt. There's the shot at the cage, it's wide. Poblet's on it. Hurley. Having the run down the barrier, gets past one. Passes off to Marusak. Marusak having a look now, forced behind. Marusak to Hurley. Long pass back to Poblet. Just manages to get a grip. Cook on the floor now. Poblet, Hurley, combination. Seeing a bit of a situation there. The Egyptian player on the floor. It's that battle from Hurley coming down the barrier. Referee's just having a bit of a chat there, making sure he's all right. teammate coming in as well, making sure, are you okay? Yes, still on his feet. The Egyptian player and the referee having a bit of a chat. Any insubordination towards the referees will result in a card, so it's a friendly conversation. Hurley's on it now. Poblet. Cook. Poblet. Hurley. Hurley ripping off the bomber. Oh, might have intercepted with Cook, or it came off the keeper. Couldn't be sure on that one. Doesn't matter. We're back onto the play once more. Australia resetting. Hurley down the barrier to Cook. And back. There it is, drifting down the barrier once more. Thought there might have been someone to intercept. Marusak's in chase on the tail of Egypt at the moment. Egypt, they got the run, they got the speed. Couldn't pick up their pass cleanly. Pushed into the corner. Poblet putting the pressure on. Deciding to back off that moment, give Egypt a little bit of space. Egypt having a bit of a look in there. Only went a couple of metres before deciding to go back to safety. There's a flick shot at the cage. Marusak's shin pads coming into play. Poblet, Cook putting the pressure on, trying to get in the scoring zone. The referee's seen a clean. Cook's opportunity. What's he going to do? Can't get it past the keeper. Poblet's got a stick there. Trapped underneath the keeper. And that will go to a face-off. Poblet to take it. Poblet winning out, drifting into no man's land. Egypt will pick it up. Down the barrier. Looking for someone to work with. Cook up early, in front, putting the pressure on. Mr. 110% as we've been calling him. Fast on his feet. Hurley, when he gets a head of steam up, he charges in. Oh, there, tries to pass down the barrier. I think it might have been a bit of interference there from the referee. History now, Poblet's on the ball. Marusak having a look. Too much red, white and black in the way. Ball drifting back. It's in deep. Hurley's on it and timed out. 5 seconds for Australia to get it back over the line. Very tight, especially when it's so deep. Egypt has the run. Run in the centre circle, resetting, having a look in. Trying to get around Marusak. He's got the pace there. Tries to get the backhand slap shot at the cage. Couldn't get it past. Egypt going back deep. Coming in now. Oh, lots of pressure up against the barrier from Poblet. You keep calling their name Poblet. He's doing so much work here. Supporting the other players on the floor. Marusak, Boehm, Shah, Cook, all the big players on the Australian team doing a great job here. There's the shot from Egypt. Oh, the shin pads of Cook. Hurley picking it up. He's got the pace. He's building their head of steam. Backs off there. Marusak was right next to the cage. Cook getting the shot off there. Oh, Marusak is in front. Where is the ball? Dangerous moments for a keeper. The heart races. Where is the ball? Very difficult in the keeper's gear to see where it's gone once they've taken the initial impact. Face off. Poblet. Egypt winning out. There's the pass, Egypt. It's a one-on-one battle. Hurley's in front. Cook coming in now. Oh, nice little deflection there. It's clean. He played the ball. He didn't chop at the man. No foul. Clean play. Nice work between the legs of Hurley for Egypt. Going Egypt's way. Oh, yes! Nice turn and flick in for Egypt. Leighton will be disappointed. He's been having such a great game. Upset. Upset, no. We're seeing something different. The referees have called something else. Asking the referee what happened there. Appointment. Egypt on it. Now on the charge. Hurley intercepting. Egypt bouncing the ball on the stick momentarily. High ball called. Poblet. Disappointing for Egypt. That was a real motivator for Egypt. Denied. Finger going up. First warning for Egypt. Number 7. Cook. Hurley. Boehm. Hurley got the run in, gets around one player. Stops behind the cage, looking for the pass out. There's Boehm. Cook there in readiness to receive. Hurley to Poblet in the deep. Boehm. Poblet. Cook. Cook there looking for the pass in front of the cage. Australia playing the square game at the moment. Across the centre line into the corners. Cook ripping off the shot. The shot clock was running down there. Cook had to do something. Referee's whistle blown. Egypt's ball. Having a run in, looking, decides to pass away. Passing it off, not wanting to take on Cook. V formation work here at the moment. There it is. Have they got the run in? Looking for the Egyptian player in front of the cage. Oh, close for Egypt. Couldn't get it in the right direction. Bowen's coming out of the corner to Poblet. Australian cheer squad getting vocal. Less than 8 minutes on the clock now. Egypt having the run. Tapped away by Poblet. Boehm. Boehm having a look in. Plays it safe. Cook's there behind the cage in support. Poblet down the barrier. Chooses the Poblet option across to Hurley. Australia taking their time at the moment. There's the Boehm. Intercepts coming through. Hurley's there. Oh, just wide of the cage. Just moving the net, the back of the net on the wrong side. Egypt's got the run now, coming in. Passing back, resetting, having another look. Deciding to go in. There was the cross. Not in deep enough to have a go. Poblet intercepting there on the loose pass from Egypt. Cook in chase. Has a go. Oh, blocked out. Egypt just desperately trying to get the ball out of the attacking zone. Hurley's picked it up. He's running in. Cook not able to pick up cleanly. Behind the cage. Hurley's there battling it out. Comes out. More pressure from Egypt. Back to Poblet. Boehm. Cook. Poblet. Boehm. Australia just backing off the pressure that little bit, playing the game, just moving around the floor. Australia have the run at the moment, 5-2. Egypt's intercepted, nice work there. Couldn't receive down the other end, Poblet. Hurley. Firm pass there, but it's in the air to Boehm. He's on it. Egypt putting the pressure on there. Boehm going to the floor momentarily. He's up and going once more. Hurley and Cook, the combination in front there. Oh, Egypt's got the run. Yes. Nice work from Egypt. The backhand slap shot at the cage. And there we have the next timeout period. You're watching RHA TV. And you're watching RHA TV, brought to you by Drew Media Australia in association with Roller Hockey Australia, Josh Sport, with the support of Ecamm Live, video production software for Mac, and K-Tech. Tough, rugged, durable travel bags for all your audio equipment to take worldwide, as Drew Media is doing. Hurley back to Poblet to start play once more. Great goal from Egypt we saw just before the timeout. Coming back into this battle. 5-3 Australia's advantage at the moment. 5 minutes to go. Lots of hockey to be played. Shah across to Cook. Egypt turning up the blowtorch on this game against Australia. The good opportunity's been created by Egypt to bring themselves back into this game. Australia not bowing to the pressure. Egypt having the run in. Has a go. Leighton doing the work. Hurley He's got the run. There's two defenders in front, but Cook's in support. He's deciding to go back there. Tries to turn around and passes to Shah. Doesn't come off. Intercepted by Egypt. They've got the run. Don't want to take on Poblet. Coming in to support. No man's land. Who's got it? Hurley's on the chase. Egypt tapping it away. Nice work. Off the barrier to his teammate across the other side of the floor. Picks it up on the rebound. Egypt will be invigorated after that last goal. The intensity being turned up. Slap shot at the cage, it's wide. Cook in chase. Battling against the barrier. Egypt winning out. Trying to get around, trying to get between Shah and Hurley. Doesn't come off. Oh, nice turn and slap shot from Egypt over the top of the post. Shah now coming in. Changing the circumstances. Poblet deciding to have a skate in. Shah in the corner. No one in front of the cage for Australia at the moment. Hurley to Shah once more. Having a little look there. Egypt keeping him out. Hurley. Oh, tries to get around the post, but nicely blocked out by the Egyptian keeper. Good work from him. Hurley between the legs to himself, eventually picks it up. Cook. Poblet indicating to his teammate, this is where I want you. Hurley drops the bomber in. Kept out by the Egyptian keeper, good work. Egypt having a run in now, Cook's in front, passing it off. Egypt turning up the pressure. The slap shot wide there. Hurley picking up the rebound. Shah on the side looking for a way in. He's got the opportunity there. Nice work once again for the Egyptian keeper to keep out the Australian attack from Shah. Egypt have got the run. There's the pass back, setting it up. Doing the job there. Great work there. We're seeing Jay Cook in the cage for Australia in the second half. Fantastic work from the rookie at these roller games. Taken, plucked from the junior divisions to be here. He's doing a great job. There's the lift and tap. Oh, there's the interference. Oh, working hard to keep it out. Jay Cook, fantastic work from him. Grasshopper to Reese Layton. Reese Layton providing the example to the junior and doing a great job here. Shah behind the cage. The dying moments of this game. 2 minutes left. The final battle of these Barcelona World Roller Games. All of it being brought to you by Drew Media Australia, in association with Roller Hockey Australia, Josh Sport, Ecamm Live and K-Tech. Shah in the corner. Egypt putting the pressure on. They need 2 goals in 2 minutes to bring this to extra time. There's the shot from Poblet, kept out. Poblet denied. Egypt having a run. Yes, great work from Egypt. Nice work from them to pop it into the cage. The floor is burning with the intensity of this game. Egypt 4, Australia 5, 1 minute 44 on the clock. And you saw it on your screens there, how it happened. Jay Cook in the cage for Australia, trying to emulate his master. Doing a great job here as well. Poblet on chase. Pressure is really on the Australian camp. Equally so for the Egyptians. Exciting moments here in this final game, the final battle. Egypt have got it at the moment. They're trying to get around Cook. There it is, there's the pass. What can Egypt do? Cook keeping it out. Another shot there for Egypt. Couldn't get a stick on it, couldn't find one. Boehm, Egypt putting the pressure on. Desperation. Absolute desperation. Stop start. 1 minute 10 seconds. Egypt want to make this game go into extra time. We're just watching now the Australian cheer squad joined by the New Zealanders supporting the Australian team. Boehm. Australia just have to run the clock down. They're playing hockey though, they're still attacking. They're not changing their gameplay whatsoever. They don't even know that the clock is running down, they're just playing hockey. Marusak on the ball. 50 seconds remaining. Epic battle. The cheer squad getting noisier and noisier. You can hear them in the background. Egypt have got the run. What are they going to do? There's no one in front of the cage for Egypt. Seconds away now. Egypt need the equaliser. Cook keeping it out. There's the opportunity. Egypt, great work from Jay Cook. Denying Egypt the equaliser. Boehm having the run, the long pass. Cook's in the corner. He's looking to pass out. Marusak's on the opposite side. Behind the cage. There it is. Planned out. Marusak. Poblet. Dying seconds. What's Egypt going to do? They've got the run. Only seconds left. What are they going to do? There's the turn. There's a shot. It's into the shin pads of Bowen. And there is the final siren. Australia, glory in this game. Game 6. Ramblin' de Sella Stadium for the 2019 Barcelona World Roller Games. You saw it. You saw the whole series. You saw the whole World Championship delivered to you in your lounge room and across the world by Drew Media Australia on RHA TV. Roller Hockey Australia, vocal component at these World Roller Games. Joss Sport, and a big special thank you to Ecamm Live. K-Tech also in support. Thank you so much. We'd like to thank the Australian cheer squad. We'd like to thank the New Zealanders for also being here and supporting the camp. We'd like to thank the Australian team players for bringing us here to the World Roller Games. They worked so hard. They battled for over 2 years to be here at these World Roller Games. Extremely proud of all the people that have made this happen, made this an absolute spectacle. We're so proud. The Australian team coming off the floor now. Handshakes to the Egyptian team for making it such a great final battle. And an epic game in the last dying seconds there. You saw it. Egypt had the opportunity to bring it to the equaliser, denied. The Australian team now going over and saluting the cheer squad and thanking them so much for lifting them in these roller games. 6 epic games, 2 weeks of roller hockey. Ramblin' de Sella Stadium here. There's the cheer. A proud Australian moment. We too here at Drew Media are so proud to have brought these images to you back home. And there's the salute. Jason Sharp recognising us here, Drew Media, for all our work that we've been doing. And I must say, to those people back home that haven't been able to join us here in San Cugat, a special thank you to all the supporters back at home that I know you've been watching this stream live. A special thank you to Pam Andrew, a very, very intricate person, a physiotherapist assisting the team back home, sending the boys out, pushing in the back and cheering us on. Thank you so much for keeping the home fires burning for the Australian camp. Thank you, Kathy Buchanan, also on my side of the fence, keeping the home fires burning, and to all the others that have been in the background. Those to have brought this roller games here, Barcelona 2019. Drew Media, Roller Hockey Australia, Ecamm Live, Joss Sport and K-Tech. This has been a proud presentation on Roller Hockey Australia TV. Thank you, and we'll see you at the next tournament. Don't go change it.